Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, 8:05, and today is the first day of school for teachers. According to the calendar, today I don't have to be there till 9, and then the rest of the week we have to be there at 8, even though we won't be starting until 9. I don't know why we have to be there so early, so I'm hoping that that's accurate and that we don't have to be there at 8 today, because that's not what the calendar says. So. And also, we're supposed to be having a breakfast this morning that starts at 9, so I'm guessing they have to like set that up. I don't know. But I'm guessing we're just going to be sitting doing some training all day. So I'm just wearing this top and some black dress pants. Nothing fancy because there's no point in dressing up. But yesterday was the group contract signing, and that's basically what it was. A bunch of us sitting in a room signing all the paperwork, but since I was a sub last year, I didn't have to do all of that because most of the paperwork's the same. So I just had to sign like my actual contract and then our salary information. Then I had to meet with somebody about my certification because, you know, they have to send in the information to the Professional Standards Commission or whatever commission. So I had to turn that paperwork in. But we have another orientation for benefits. I don't know why it's all spread out like this, but that is on the 15th, which is a school day, at 3:30. And since I'm in middle school and school doesn't end until 3:50, like 3:50, and then it depends on how they do dismissal, like if students have to stay in the classroom until the bus is called. I don't know. So I might have to get a sub for that hour basically, that I'll be gone. But I won't be the only one. It's basically going to be all the new teachers. We just might be going on different days. Some people will be going this week, and then nobody's going next week, and then the rest of us will be going sometime during the third week. And they said it's going to be like 3 hours, which kind of is like, I would have preferred that it was during the morning, because originally the time said 9:30, but that was a typo. I am getting credit for my military service, so they credit me with 3 years of experience, which is good, but it doesn't make a difference to me because I have a provisional license with a bachelor's degree, and the pay doesn't change for that provisional license. It stays the same regardless of how many years you've been teaching. So once I graduate though, it will make a difference because the pay bumps up when you hit 3 years. So like year 0, 1, and 2, the pay stays the same, and then it goes up with year 3. So hopefully I'll be graduating in May. If not, it would definitely be December. It depends on if I can start my teaching internship this fall. I don't know. I emailed my advisor and I never heard anything back, so I'm gonna have to like call the office, I guess, that handles that. See, he wasn't responding, so yeah. But I'm probably going to leave at 8:30. I think we get an hour for lunch, but I'm probably going to take my lunch with me. Probably a smoothie and some carrots, and I brought these little fruit cups and applesauce or whatever. But I guess today will be the first time where I see everybody. I guess they've been updating the system, because when I tried to log in earlier, it wouldn't let me, but now I can log in. So they changed my information, because before it still had me listed as a substitute teacher, but now I'm listed as a middle school teacher interrelated, and then they have my school. So but that's it. I think I'm going to just go ahead and take this bag that we got during the orientation, because it's just handy. I do have a legitimate like teacher bag, but I don't really see any point in bringing that today. I need to find a notebook to take with me so I can take notes. I have a couple of, like a lot that I was using for like my classes, but there's a lot of blank pages, so I'd probably just take this one and then just put a tab on here. Oh, also, I did complete almost all of my assignments for my classes. I just have to respond to one more discussion post and I should be done. So hopefully other people have been doing their discussions, because it's hard sometimes to respond to people because it's just hard to respond to them. Like, I don't know what to say, especially with the length requirement. So hopefully there we go. So I'll do that today, and let's see, I have to remember on Friday to pick up, I had to take some pants to get hemmed because they were too long. They were regular length, it's just that since I'm short, they always end up too long. And although I really didn't need any new clothes, but last year I was obsessed with blazers. This year I'm obsessed with palazzo pants. So make like a reminder. I also need to get some cash out to pay for it. But yeah, I'll do that Friday. It's probably gonna have to be, it's gonna have to be after work because I'm not gonna have any other time really, although I'll be at a different school on Friday. So yeah, but that is it. I'm just waiting a little bit so I can blend my smoothie because I used frozen fruit and the blender that I got isn't the best with frozen. Although I guess I could come back since we have an hour and it takes like 15 minutes to get here and back, but I don't feel like driving all the way back if I don't have to. But yeah, I would just talk with you guys sometime later, maybe during lunch. All right, so breakfast, it's like 10 now, and we're free until 11, but I'm in my classroom and it looks much better. Yeah, so whoever was in here, they got most of their stuff out. There's still some things I'm not sure about, but for the most part, I guess this is what we got. And then this cleaned out. That stuff up there still a mess. Now I guess that's gonna be my desk over there, and then a place to put stuff to connect to the smartboard. But I guess I can start moving stuff in. I'm about to go back home during lunch because I didn't have time to blend this stuff because it was still frozen, so I'm gonna have to go back home for lunch and then come back. But I do have stuff in my car actually, so I can at least like clean. There's a bunch of stuff on the desk. I don't know if that's staying or what, but we have to meet back up in the library at 11, so I don't know, maybe I could try to organize stuff in that other cabinet because it's a mess. But I will talk to you guys later. Good morning, it is almost 7:30 and I'm gonna be heading out in about 15-ish minutes. So I was saying that on the schedule, she said that we have to be at school at 8, but we don't start training until 9. And she did that because she was saying that you could come in at 9 if you plan to go to one of the evening orientations, whatever, or you could leave like an hour early. I don't know if I'm going to go. Like tonight is for the magnet program, so really they just need like the magnet and connection teachers there because the rest of us don't really interact with the magnet students. But tomorrow is 6th grade. Tomorrow night is 6th grade orientation, and I will be dealing with some 6th graders because we got our schedule yesterday. So I'll be teaching ELA and math, well, co-teaching. So I do have one pull-out class, and that is for ELA 7th and 8th grade students. I don't exactly know how that's going to work. And then the rest of the day I'm co-teaching, except for one period they don't have me doing anything. It's not planning, because I have a separate planning. My planning would be 3rd period, and this is like 5th period. They had nothing there for me, so I don't know if that's going to get filled in later or what. But I'll be co-teaching 2 sections of math, and that's with 6th graders. And then I'll be co-teaching 1 ELA, and I think that was with 7th graders. And then we also have something they call ILT, which is like increased or instructional learning time, or an increased learning time. It's just like 30 minutes of extra whatever. I think all Title I schools, at least in this area, have that built into their schedule. So my group will be a group of 6th graders. They're supposed to be like, I think, either focusing on math or ELA, like extra instructional time or whatever. But one teacher was telling me last year she just had so many, because it's supposed to be like individualized almost, like it's supposed to be a small group, but she said she had like 27 students. There was no way that she could get anything done in 30 minutes with 27 students. Like, no. And then she was like co-teaching at that time, so she had to rush to get to other places because it was on different hallways. Hopefully I'll be able to get my laptop today. The only issue is that I wasn't able to set up my email, because I don't know if I have to do it while I'm on campus, like at the school, or but I wasn't able to do it at home, so I had to send in a help ticket. But I'll try while I'm at school, because I didn't try that because I didn't have a laptop. But I'm gonna bring my, whatchamacallit, my tablet because today is verification day for 7th and 8th grade students, like the ones who aren't in the magnet program. Well, yeah, so everybody's going to be doing something, at least for an hour. So they have different tables set up, and my time is from 11 to 1, and I'll be at the 6th grade tables. 6th graders aren't supposed to come today because they have their own separate thing tomorrow, but the principal was saying that there's always some 6th grade students who show up, so I'll be doing that. But for the rest of the time, we're free to work in our classrooms. I don't really have anything to do in my classroom because I don't have anything. I am going to clean, so I'll do that, but that's basically all I have to do. So the rest of the time, I guess I'll be sitting there, but maybe I'll get my laptop and be able to set that up. I don't have a class list or roster or whatever, so I can't really plan for anything yet. But I will be going to the school on Saturday as well, so I'm setting up. And I am super tired. I got up a little earlier today to go to the gym. I didn't go to sleep as early as I wanted to because there was some assignment that I didn't realize we had to do. I don't know if it was due yesterday, if it's due today or tomorrow, because tomorrow is basically the last day. I still need to respond to one more discussion post because I didn't have time to yesterday. Huh. But hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep tonight early. Probably not gonna get to school early tomorrow, although that would mean, I don't know, because that would mean I would have to go to the orientation Thursday evening, which I don't want to do. Like, once I get home, I just want to be home. So that means I'd have to get to school at 8, which is fine. It's easier for me to, because I'll already be up anyway, so might as well just go ahead and go in early. Then I won't be at that school on Friday. I'll be at a different school. Okay, but my lunch is packed. I just need to fill up my water bottle, and I'm about to head out to the school, so I will talk with you guys later. Alright, so I am at the school. I have about 40 minutes before I need to go to the table. But this is what my classroom is looking like so far. So that desktop will be staying in here, and I might be getting some more. And the media specialist is going to come and get those cords. And that's just a bag of trash. And I did get my laptop today. So. Yeah, but that cabinet is just full of stuff that I'm not going to need because it's mostly math stuff, and the students in here that will be in here will probably be ELA. So, I don't know. But it's annoying that, you know, people left a bunch of stuff. But I think I'm about to eat something real quick because I'm super hungry, and I'm not going to be able to eat while I'm out there. But yeah, that's basically it. We had like a fire, well, the fire alarm went off early this morning. Not early, but like 8:30-ish. But I need to make a list of all the things that I need. I just forgot to bring like a notepad. I don't have any paper. But I can make the list when I go home. Tomorrow we're gonna be like in training, different sessions all day. And then Friday I'll be at that other school. So I don't know when I'm gonna have time to go to the store, because I kind of want to go to Walmart and Target. I guess I could go in the evening, but I don't see that happening. But maybe I'll go tomorrow morning instead of getting here at 8. I'll just get here like around 9 maybe. But okay, that's it. I'm about to eat real quick and then head out to my little table. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright, so it is 11 and I am back home because I forgot to get my form to give to the secretary, because I'm going to need a sub when I have my benefits orientation on the 15th. So they have a whole process that you have to do. And I did it yesterday and I had it sitting right next to me this morning, but I forgot it. So I'm like, we don't have to be back until 12, so probably like 11:30, because she wants us ready to go at 12, not walking in, but ready to go. So I'm just gonna watch at least one YouTube video because I am so behind on all the teacher vlogs that I need to watch. And I also got my packet for my caseload, and I have 17 students on my caseload. I should be able to get all that information online, but they don't have it set up right now. So the guy, because he's not the LEA anymore, he was acting until the other person arrived. So, but I guess maybe he could be considered the lead special ed teacher. So he just printed them all off for me. So I have. So I'm probably gonna take that home tonight and go over it. I'm still torn between if I should go to the 6th grade orientation tonight from 6 to 7, but somebody was saying they ended up staying like, I don't know how long, but they didn't leave exactly at 7. So I would rather like go to Walmart after work and get stuff. Yeah, so that way on Saturday I can just go to Target and Michael's and then head to the school, because I'm like, I don't want to go to Walmart, Target, and Michael's before, because that's just too much. But yeah, but in some ways I don't feel prepared. Like, they're going over information, but none of that it's really going to help me. Like, I don't know. At least I don't know what my schedule is, so I don't know who is going to be in my little pull-out group. The 7th and 8th grade ELA. So right now I don't have anything prepared because I don't know. So today they're just talking about like co-teaching and the SST process. Basically stuff that I already know, so that didn't really help. Oh well, I guess I might need to find some time to talk with my co-teachers, because we're going to be co-teaching, and they were saying they don't want to see the one teach, one assist, or one teach, one observe method. They'd rather see like team teaching or parallel teaching or whatever. And they're definitely big on documentation. They're saying like when they have IEP meetings, they need to be able to say that this is what they've been doing, the accommodations or modifications that they've been implementing, you know, proof. And like, you know, student work samples or whatever. It said tomorrow that we might be done by 3:30. Hopefully we might finish a little bit early. That would be nice, because if we were to finish early, I could just go to Walmart tomorrow. You know, even if we get done at, I'm just not sure where that other school is at, actually. I need to figure that out, because I could just wait till tomorrow to go to Walmart after we get done. Then I could go to the thing tonight, because I kind of feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel pressure, like I have to be there. Although it doesn't say anyone has to be there, but I kind of feel like they're gonna feel some type of way if you're not there. Whatever. But that's it. Let me get to finish eating my lunch and watching one of these videos, and I will talk with you guys later. Alright, so it is 4:20, and well, I decided to stay or come back for the orientation tonight, because the principal asked me directly and I felt like I had to. But so I got my roster for my ILT, and I have like 20-something students, but not enough space. Like, right now I only got 12 chairs, so there's no way 20-something students gonna fit. I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 more tables, and like 4 chairs for each of those tables, and that's a lot of people in this space right here. But I won't be here tomorrow, so I don't know what to say. And also don't have a flag, and I'm still missing the cords from my smart board. It's a hot mess. And it's Thursday in school. The students come to school on Monday, so I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to about getting more tables and chairs. So I don't know, but I'm about to go find me something to eat, and then. Alright, so it is 11:33, and I am back home from the training just for lunch, because she gave us an extra 15 minutes, so we had like an hour and 15 minutes, and I forgot that I was supposed to stop and get my stuff from alteration, so I did that. So there's all of my pants. That should fit better now. And I had already blended my smoothie this morning, but I kind of figured I would have enough time to come back here, and the school is only 8 minutes away, so I have time to watch a YouTube video or two, and then I'll probably leave like 12, because I think I want to stop by Starbucks, because I am super tired. I didn't get home till like 8:45 last night. It said that the orientation is supposed to be from 6 to 7, but the parents didn't really start until like 6:50. Like, there was like a little introduction thing in the cafeteria, so she like introduced all of us teachers, and we had to walk right? Which was awkward. But I would say about 11 out of 23 people showed up for my ILT, and ILT is going to be our homeroom, even though it's like 3rd block, I think. Yeah, 3rd block. But my students are all 6th graders, so I mean, basically 5th graders. Yeah, but I think maybe 2 or 3 came on Tuesday, so there's still quite a few who didn't show up, so we don't really know if they're going to be here or not. I guess we'll find out on Monday. Yeah, And I thought my pull-out group was 7 in 8th grade. It's just 7th graders. It's just that I guess they divide the students up, so I have like 7, like the number is 7-8, and like I think my ILT is like 6-3 or something like that. So that's good to know. I haven't had time to look at the IEPs yet because we're just always doing stuff. So after training, I'm planning to go to Walmart and go shopping. I'm probably going to leave the stuff in the trunk of my car because I don't feel like lugging it upstairs only to lug it back down in the morning. So no. So if I do a haul, I'll probably film it in my classroom on Saturday. Also, I told my principal that I needed more tables and chairs because I didn't know that my ILT group was going to be 23. I don't have enough seating. Oh, hopefully they're taking care of that today. I don't know because I'm not there. But I think I'm gonna have to buy a new blender because a small little piece broke off and it was like smoothie leaking into like the bottom of the top, and then the part that actually moves, like rotates to blend it. So I'm like, okay, I think that might be dangerous. So I'm gonna have to buy another one for another top piece or whatever. I don't know the exact model number, and yeah. That is basically it for now. I probably will just talk with you guys later this afternoon. Alright, so it is 3:36 and I am back home. I did not stop to Walmart after the training because it's pouring down rain. So I'm just gonna have to go to Walmart in the morning before I go to the school. I don't plan on setting an alarm. I'm just gonna wake up whatever time I wake up and then go to Walmart, and that might be it. It depends what time I wake up and get out of bed. Because sometimes I'll be awake and just laying in my bed for an hour or so. But I'm just going to end the vlog here. I'm hoping to film a haul tomorrow while I'm at school, and then maybe a classroom tour as well. And then I'll be starting my vlog back over Monday, which will be the first day of school. So right now I'm not feeling nervous, but I'm thinking on day 1 I will. I did see my roster. So for my first period class, which is the pull-out class, there are only 5 students, so I'm not too worried about that. Though I need to read their information because, yeah. And then right now for my ILT, it has 21 students. I don't know if that's going to be the final number or not. So I also need to figure out what I'm going to do for my first period class. In ILT, they told us for the first 2 weeks, we're just going to be going over the handbooks, like the school and the student handbook or whatever. So, because the classes are 55 minutes long. Obviously rules and procedures, but it's only 5 students, so it's not going to take that long. And I need to go over like probably the safety stuff because most of the drills are going to be during that first period class. So. And then the rest of the day, well, except for ILT, that's only 30 minutes, and they already told us we're going to be going over the handbooks and stuff. And then 4th period is when everybody has lunch, I guess just at different times, but teachers have to eat with the students, although I'll be co-teaching in that time, so okay. But that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.